All right, we're live. Here we go. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, Dave. How's it going today?
Good, thank you. Just taking a quick look at the news here. We had some PCE at 8:30 a.m. And what else do we have? Canadian PMI, retail sales, U.S. personal consumption month over month. And we got University of Michigan sentiment final at 10 a.m. So in about 30 minutes. So we'll keep an eye out for that. And it looks like Trump is talking. Watch live Trump. Trump hosts governors at White House breakfast here pretty quick. He's not on yet, but it's on the feed anyways.
Great.
Awesome.
Great.
That's
Glad
a
to hear.
favorite way to start the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
So it looks like we're gonna have to pay attention to this part. Getting a little pop here right out of the gate on NQ. You been looking at anything this morning, Nick?
YM's dropping. It has been for the past few hours.
Oh yeah.
Gold was actually, I don't even remember. Gold was doing something.
Yeah, gold was looking okay. Kind of pretty strong.
NQ is getting a little bit of pop, but I'm going to be patient today. Try to anyway.
Mag 7 here. So I got my first super chat yesterday. So somebody donated $2 in the stream and gave me a super chat.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, it's just like the first stage in monetization on YouTube is people can start sort of like joining your membership as one thing, and the other thing is like giving super chats where it's like they tip you, and then it like shows their their message in a big blue bubble.
All right.
So yeah, it's kind of interesting. So I got 3 super chats yesterday, and we hit 551 subscribers.
Woo.
So we're grinding higher, slow and steady here. And I had a pretty killer trade too. Went long, held it for, I don't know, almost 2 hours, I would say. Oh, he's talking now, by the way.
Sounds like a good time. Wonder what he's talking about.
So one thing I noticed is there's a bit of an issue with X lately. So I've been this is why we haven't been getting X viewers, is I've been going, like yesterday I went into the channel and I clicked the live stream, and then I went to your channel and I clicked the live stream, and it kind of like sort of activates it. I don't know what the heck's going on with it, but I'll see if this helps, if we get some X viewers this morning, because it's not like posting it like on the feed right away for some reason. I don't know what the heck's going on.
I have no idea. All right, I just went into a YM short.
Ooh, nice.
$40 micros.
Whoa.
See how this ends up treating me. It's a bunch of orders down to 240 right now.
Open up. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. It's definitely more color below and down at 49,200. So Urcon's on prop for match.
Yeah, Abby is, Abby is too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, hey? Urcon's been popping into the nighttime streams.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I like Urcon.
Yeah, he's originally from ASFX also?
Yeah.
I thought so. Getting a bit of a bounce on YM, NQ, ES also popping up a bit. Looking like NQ is quite the recovery there so far. NQ's up 212 points. ES is struggling at the point of control here. We got a bearish fair value gap. Bounced up, sort of rejecting off the 68.71, which is a point of control, and there's a nice bearish fair value gap right below it. So there's a good chance this is your YM's going to roll over here with the way that these guys are pulling back on that initial bounce. Yeah, so we got two people in your X channel. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that every day now. When we get the stream going, I'm just gonna pop into the X's, click on the live button, make sure it's all functioning.
Very good. Come on, YM, slap down for me.
Slap it.
That's what I wanted.
That's what I want to see right there. Right? Oh, they pulled those orders though, hey? Those orders at 20. So it looks like they're going down to 200.
All right, I just took my $1,200 on one account. I'm good.
Nice job.
So that's all canceled out. All right, so $1,200 for the day.
Very nice.
I had a pre-market ES short that I actually did pretty well on, so I'm green for the day. I might just stop here.
Great. It's looking to sell 29.
Big sell order came on MYM.
Yeah, I did a quick scalp there on YM also. Just grabbed like $80 on that trade. So not bad.
$80 for 30 seconds worth of
Not
being in
even,
the
yeah.
trade.
18 seconds. But I went in with two. This is my big account, the 150K combine. So I went in with two minis.
Oh damn! You're putting in some size for a prop account.
Yeah. I had a $250 stop, so it was make or break right away. And then it started going into profit, so I locked it in with the stop, and yeah. NQ, man, just ripping here higher. It's all the way up to the channel here. I've had this channel drawn for quite some time here. Is that midnight open price too? No, that's an old midnight open price.
ES is following NQ nicely. YM is still coming down a little bit.
I tried to short NQ there. We tapped into that on that channel at 940. I hit my sell ask and it pulled back without me, so I ended up closing that order. Didn't get in. So because usually when we get to these sort of like key areas like those, like the top of the channel there, it's going to get a bit of a reaction. We ended up getting like a 10 point, 20 point actually pullback from that. So it's too bad I missed that.
ES ate up all the orders that were on the book map.
Oh wow, yeah.
Maybe a grind all day type of day for ES.
Wow, and there was 1,276 orders traded at 68.75.
At 1 minute until the opening range is set. $47 to $84. That's not too shabby. A little 40-point opening range.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Now, how are we going to play this?
Well, I just I took one contract long right now, just at that pre-market high. Just before pre-market, not full pre-market high, but like a recent structure high. See if we can't get a little bit of a move higher here. I'm gonna go stop about halfway down from the range.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for VWAP to settle in and wait for a pullback in the long for ES.
And I will be back 1 second. Right.
Cool. Got a news alert saying jobs market is complicated. I don't see how it's complicated. We're either creating new jobs or we are losing jobs. That's it. Just took an MES long at 680.50. Going against me, I'm down $50. Got $200 stop loss in here. See if it hits it. Just bounced off a VWAP, so boy, I don't know what to think about this one. It's been going up for the past 15 minutes. We're 4 minutes past the opening range. Just crossed over VWAP going down 2 points.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
So I am in an MES long right now.
Okay.
I may be cutting out of this.
Yeah, I'm down 42 in this trade currently. We do have a little bullish fair value gap though. Just a little bit lower than where we are right here. YM's heading lower here. I got 2 more contracts here to add into this trade if we get into this bullish fair value gap here.
Where's the bullish fair value gap start?
It's basically 68.64 to 68.65. It's a small one, but it's there. And that's on the 5.
We should be about at the simple moving average from yesterday now. Let me see.
There we go. I'm in there. I added 2 more there. If we continue breaking down, if we invert this fair value gap here, so if we get a closure below 68.64, I'll be looking to exit this trade.
Orders coming on the book map underneath us down at 57, 60, 62.
Yeah, the book looks so dark right now, hey? What the heck?
CBD is at negative 3,200.
Getting a nice little bounce here. Hopefully we can.
I'm still not convinced that my long is the wrong idea, though.
Yeah, exactly. Do we still have Trump talking, or they kicked the media out? It looks like. Okay, that's good. That video is gone now, off of the stream. I did hear him say something about, oh, we're going to kick the media out here so we can have some candid conversations between whoever was all in the meeting. So
Let me guess, some tech bro billionaires,
yeah,
leaders of finance,
Yeah.
people who want to buy his coin or
His
whatever
gold
the
card?
hell it is he's talking now. Oh yeah, the gold card,
the gold immigration card.
yeah. All right, I just added to my long.
I'm just sticking a couple TPs here up at 80 and 82.50. If we get up there, I'll lock in two-thirds of this trade, and then I'll go break even on the balance.
I'm just seeing a lot of orders coming up now above the price.
Yeah, I see that 80, 85,
Above
and
VWAP.
900. Come on, ES. Make us happy.
If I need to cut out of this quickly, I will, but again, still not convinced that my long bias is incorrect for this trade.
Yeah. So far, we've held that fair value gap, and we bounced off of the New York. But we need to get a closure above 71, which is a POC. That would be really nice. We have the overnight VWAP up at 72. So we got a little bit of a, some small levels we need to get through here.
Yeah, we're flirting with them right now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, orders.
That was nice. We at least closed that above the POC, that 5-minute candle.
All right.
One out of the way. Just one more.
Yeah, if this gets down to 62, I'll cut it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. If we get a candle, 5-minute candle closure below 64, I would agree that it's time to cut. Time to consider cutting it. You're long. Oh, Darren's long. Yes, also holding the trade and sticking to the plan today. Nice. Well, I hope this works out for all three of us on the same page.
Yeah, right.
Sell 79.
Jesus.
So
A lot of large orders. A lot of large order alerts yelling at me from Bookmap right now.
Yeah, we got 222 at 6,900. So, come on, let's go, ES. And NQ help us out here too. Dow looks like it bounced off the lows now. Rejected off the overnight VWAP though. Reacted, anyways.
It's like buyers and sellers are just having a brawl right now.
Yeah. So my first super chat ever was from this guy Q4. Shoot, what was his name? Q4 Pilot. And then I let him pick a trade on one of my accounts, on a eval account, and
That's dangerous.
He won $50 for me
Nice.
on the trade. I told him keep it tight, keep it small, and the funny thing is he said 12.5 point stop, 12.5 point take profit. So I was like, okay, sure. And I set up the trade, and it was pulling back a little bit. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it like 2 more points on the stop because I just feel like we're a little close. And it missed
Getting
the
that
stop
ES
by 2
bounce
ticks.
right now.
Ooh, yeah, baby. Here we go.
We're getting an ES bounce, and all the orders underneath just disappeared down at 65.
Nice.
Some more came on up at 68.80. So here's hoping that was just a minor pullback for the morning.
Come on, ES. Let's go.
Get your butt up there. What's wrong with you?
If we can get up to like the 82 to 85 level, I'll be probably thinking about bringing my stop up to break even.
Yeah, you can't do it now. Just too much movement.
Might just
getting that too tight. You're gonna just stop yourself out for no reason.
There we go, boys. Here we go.
That's
Come on, let's get us up to that highs. Okay, flirting with the highs.
There's a bunch of buys. 6,900. Let's go.
I'm gonna take one off here just because I my first entry was so high that I don't love it. So I'm just gonna get that one out of the way. So I got 2 contracts left here. We're up currently 150. I think I might go to the 2-minute here and start looking at possibly trailing this a bit too. I would like to see us break 85. Maybe on this next candle here. Let's go, boys. There we go.
I just took 5 of my micros off there.
Yeah, I'm locking in one more up here. Let's see if we can't get it off. Come on. No reversal. Come on. Go, go, go. Hit me. There we go. One left. Go and break even on the remainder. Let's set it and forget it. See if we can just let it run. Nice job.
Dang.
That's exactly what we were looking for there. We're now up at value area high. So
that was definitely a good trade for me.
oh, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, holy. Woo. Got to trail this up. I got to trail this up. I can't leave this on the table. I don't know what's happening, but it's big. So I locked in 200 to 1 on that last contract. Ha. Wow, guys. Hopefully you didn't have a TP in place there. I'm out. Got my TP at 90. Oh, damn. That's too bad, Darren. But nice trade. Nice trade. Look at that thing. Still going here. Holy smokes, man. How often do we get those candles, eh?
Not very.
What the heck happened here? Oh, University Michigan sentiment, the news. Wow.
All right.
Okay. That's what happens.
So Damn.
Yeah, so $300 winner on that 3 micros there.
Took $1,300 on each account.
Nice, man. Very good. That was a really nice explosion there. So were you trading minis there?
No, I was trading. I was in micros, but I was adding to them.
Mm-hmm.
When it pulled back down below VWAP, as soon as it got back to VWAP, I added another 50% to it.
Oh, nice. That was beautiful. That's what I like to see. I totally forgot about the news too, and then it just worked out in our favor. At that point, I don't know about you, but I was protected anyways. So I guess if it decided to go the other way, it would have just stopped me out. Small profit.
I have it set up on Traders Post now to trail, to set up with a break even and then a trailing stop loss after break even once I'm up 20 points.
Oh, nice.
I closed that one manually though.
Yeah.
I basically, I looked at it and went, yeah, I'm good.
Got to take it, right?
Yeah, it's
Got to take it.
At some point you just.
Oh, interesting. We had a naked point of control above that I was talking about on stream yesterday, and we touched that, so we can take that off the chart. Up at 69.18, and then NQ had one up at 25,089. That also hit. So that's pretty sweet. Look at that YM candle, man. Holy smokes. That 359 points on that explosion on YM. We were in the wrong contract. Not gonna complain, but
You know what? Yeah, I'm not complaining.
No, that was I made 200 on that one micro. That's pretty savage. Hey, Zar, good morning.
So looking at gold now, it is playing around with VWAP. It dropped down to the -1 band, came back up to VWAP. Now it's just sitting there, but this was a really big red candle for gold.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Really big. Right back into a bearish channel, actually. I had drawn this bearish channel on the stream yesterday also. It had broken out nicely above the bearish channel. So I wonder if this is going to be the start of a bit of a rollover on it. Point of control value area low way down there at 5,000.
Hit that big push up.
$200 is 40 points or a $40 move on ES. Yeah. Yeah. How many points was that here? This candle was 40 points exactly. And I entered down at 68, 65 on that pullback. And I sold it a little bit early, 69.06. And now we're pulled back to normal land again.
Think of VWAP as the it's a draw on gravity. It's the center of gravity.
Yeah.
Is it going to pull back on ES back to 75? Maybe.
Well, that was a nice Friday treat. Completely erased that candle. Look at that.
Completely erased it, came back to VWAP, bounced off it. And ES has orders above and below. I am now in a long.
Nice buy there. Oh damn! I missed top or ASFX's giveaway. Oh well.
And I'm out.
Nice trade there. Nice little grab on the view up. It's still climbing. Hey, whoa. Sheesh.
I'm gonna be okay with taking small chunks today.
Yeah. Hey,
But
Johan,
that
good morning.
With that one big candle that we had 5 minutes ago, I'm not playing around. We're coming up to high of day VWAP right now at 95 on ES, so there are orders above us again at 6,900, 6,925. It's got 170 orders up there. So this may be a grind up.
Darren's happy with his 172 times 2. Yeah, very nice, man.
Oh, yeah. Good day.
For those 25K accounts, man, that's a big number for all accounts.
That's a really good percentage. I like those returns. All right, I'm gonna
So
set an
Johan was
alert.
telling me yesterday that you can actually connect your Tradeovate to Bookmap, but you get you get data through it.
Yeah, you can trade off the Bookmap if you want.
Yeah, I saw that.
Connect your Tradeovate to it. You can set it up in your connections to actually you can do Tradeovate, interactive brokers. There's a couple other ones that you can connect there.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the book went dark, hey? And all the buy balls, we had buy balls all the way up that big candle, and then smaller sell balls back down to VWAP. And then now we're just climbing again. I mean, it's pretty risky to be taken along up here again with that big wick, but that was fun. First chase lost 800. Next trade up 193. Locked out. Oh, good morning. So, what, you made 993 on your second trade then? To Keith? I don't have a TPT link, unfortunately. I've applied for it twice now, and they haven't given it to me. So, big swing there, Keith. Nice job. Way to recover that, but damn, yeah, that's So obviously you got in when it started pulling back. That's crazy. Dangerous. Trump's global tariffs struck down by U.S. Supreme Court is the news.
That's
701.
Good news.
They struck down, so that means the tariffs are not allowed?
Yeah, if they struck down his tariffs, that means that no, he did not do it legally. The way you're supposed to.
Short-term interest rate futures contracts fall after Supreme Court tariffs ruling. That's interesting. Hey, we got the sentiment news, popped the market, and then the tariff striking down right after 1 minute later, which rejected the price up there.
I don't know if that was the reason for the rejection.
Yeah, like you're saying, it could just be the center of gravity thingy.
Yeah, because you're looking at the number 2 band on VWAP up there at 9,022.90. And it just pulled back to high a day VWAP, which was set 10 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago. It's coming back towards VWAP again, but it's been sitting above VWAP since 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
It had, since open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 rejections off of VWAP.
Yeah. Like
That's
every
given me
candle.
a reason to go long NES.
For sure.
But if we get back down to that opening range and reject off it again, I'm going to take another long. There's still heavier orders up above than there are below.
Yeah, it went dark for a minute there, but now we got a little bit of orders at 80 and 85, and then mostly above there, right? 900, 910, 920, 25, 930.
Yeah, those orders that came on at 80 haven't been on there for that long. Well, we've had orders sitting at 930 for at least 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They came off and came back on, but
Yeah. And the high of that candle was like just tapped the right below the 930s, right? Like 925.
yeah, it was 925. Again, right over that second VWAP band.
Well, our biases were all lined up and the trades were all lined up, and it worked out real nice.
And it worked well for all of us. So that's good stuff, Maynard. Good stuff.
That was a feel good trade for sure.
Oh yeah, it's a nice way to start your Friday morning, though, right?
Yeah.
So I have an alert set. If ES comes down to 68.80, it's going to let me know. I'm looking at an entry price around 77, somewhere between 77 and 80 for a long NES. Unless we start getting some huge volume balls. Were you just watching the book map there?
Just right now?
The way that red spread out at 65.
I kind of looked away for a second.
Oh, wow. The red bands just spread out once price hit 65. Oh, I'm sorry, 85?
85? Okay. Yeah, I've seen that before where it's kind of like whoosh, just like it flushes out a whole bunch of orders like on both sides.
All right, CVD
Oh yeah,
is
it's
still
moving.
CVD is still above 1,000, but we're printing more orders underneath. So let's see how this plays with VWAP right now. Ooh, this may be a strong enough push through VWAP to create a downtrend. Orders came off up at 69.30.
By 62.
Nope. I'm in 2 micros long.
So I just want to do a quick recap of the trade that I took yesterday. Sorry if it's in the middle of this, but so yesterday I got on stream I started trading at 17, so 5:30, so 8:30 a.m. East Coast. I entered. I did take a long. I ended up like closing it break even because I was like had some orders below, and I was thinking, why am I buying one now when I'm thinking it's gonna pull back to these other orders, right? So I just closed that trade break even. It ended up pulling back, and I ended up getting in long on a bullish fair value gap. I closed that one for a small $20 winner. I thought it was a little exuberant. I still was thinking we're going to get a deeper pullback. So I had 4 contracts in a bullish fair value gap down at 24,880, and ended up getting all 4 filled on pullbacks, and then started scaling out to the upside. We ended up popping up, breaking the highs, and I closed my last contract. So I made 255 with 4 micros yesterday on NQ. So happy trade there.
That is some good trading, Moss.
Yeah, it was really, really smooth. Barely any drawdown too.
And I'm out.
Nice trade there.
Another 3 micro trade on that one. So not a huge amount of profit, but I am trading 50 accounts today, so.
Ooh.
So not including the 2 accounts that I blew, I have, for weekly losses, $0 on 40 of my accounts. And then on another 2 accounts, I have $107 and $43 for weekly losses.
Wow, that's pretty small though. So that's a weekly loss stat?
Yeah. And then on the account that I blew was one that I messed up previously. My weekly loss on that was $652. Mm-hmm. And I just blew that one out of the water.
Yeah, Tim's saying, and I had a winner with a chat trade last night. Yeah, that was pretty funny. 2 micro long on NQ. And Johan's trying to trade with Bookmap. Okay.
Did you check out their tutorials and all of that? Good. I try and help you, but I'm not qualified to teach anybody Bookmap. You want to know something about human anatomy or physiology? Give me a call.
I did take a small long here on NQ, just liking the momentum here, looking like we're going to try to head back to the previous day high, see that towards the wick of that last candle. We break this other candle high here, this 26 level. I'm going to go stop break even. Currently have 50, almost made 50 bucks on that trade there, on that bounce. Rejected sort of off of that candle that I was talking about, the candle level there. Yeah, stops in there now. Let's hope it doesn't decide to pull back on me here. And it looks like it's going to right now. No! Oh my god. The buyers are holding it. Buy it. Oh, there we go. Finally picked me. Should I was thinking I should just lock in the 50 and I should have. Oh well. Yeah, I really should have locked in 50. That was only one micro. Sometimes I forget about that part. Like, that's 25 points on one micro. That's quite a move, you know?
Yeah, that's a big move.
Most people will take that right away. I should have taken that.
We need somebody around here to tell us to take the money and run.
Yeah, where the heck did Torrance go? Terrence? Yeah. Geez, I might not even need to start the coffee this morning.
I think we can just go back to bed now.
Yeah. Jonathan Gooden. Well, that's a first SCOTUS saying now to baby Trump for the first time. He gonna blow a casket. His intimidations no longer work. Oh yeah. Nice. That's a pretty solid comment there, Jonathan. No more Trump tariff comments. Maybe that's why the market's so happy now.
Could be why gold's starting to pull down too.
So I wonder what that means for Canada then. Because, we've been getting lots of tariffs and stuff. I wonder if we're going to go back to Kuzma. That'd be nice.
No more tariffs means better prices for everyone in the U.S., better better trade with Canada. I mean, find me a time in history in modern history, where tariffs were actually beneficial to the population of any country. I'll wait.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his tactic kind of worked in a way, right? Because he did draw a lot of businesses back to the U.S. So, well, that's a good thing for the States, right? But the whole, the way he went about it was pretty shady, obviously. Or else they wouldn't overturn that.
So his focus on manufacturing businesses in the U.S., all of these companies that promise to open up businesses in the U.S., do you know what the percentage of businesses that actually started manufacturing in here or in the U.S.? Actually, do you know what the percentage is of all of the ones that said they were moving manufacturing to the U.S.?
Yeah.
0%. It
Really?
worked real well. Got so many jobs from that, so much of a boost to the economy. It was great. But
Well,
What
a
most
lot of
of
the car
the
companies left Canada, and some steel manufacturing places left Canada.
and U.S. Steel was has had zero job growth. Nippon Steel, which is now owns part of U.S. Steel, or possibly all of it, is no job growth whatsoever. The Honda plant in Ohio, no job growth. The plants in Detroit, Michigan, nothing. They're it's a load of bullshit, plain and simple. It's all it is a metric ass load of bullshit.
Kind of like what Jonathan said, for manufacturing wouldn't have worked because they promised, yet they decide to wait, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, they promised, but how long does it take to build a plant for manufacturing?
Yeah.
A little while.
Steel went to Mexico
Right.
and India, most likely. Is what Jonathan said there.
All right, I just closed out my gold short.
Nice.
Breakthrough VWAP down to that level 1 band, or negative level 1 band. It bounced off it, so again, a waiting game. Steel went to Mexico and India. Yeah, probably. I do love all that manufacturing talk, though. Oh yeah, we're gonna start moving jobs to the U.S. By the time they built out any type of manufacturing plant, Trump would be long gone. Shit would be back to normal. Or the older gentleman on screen. So, eat a bag of ass. I'm just kidding. Don't eat a bag of ass. It says, if you trade gold, have you
Very
found
nice.
trading silver more?
We're like the same age,
Silver
Jonathan.
is very
Like, we're so close in age.
So, just, so for silver, silver is a bit more. It is a bit more volatile, and I only traded it for a short time when movement was in a trend. If you're trading on a silver contract for a mini, I think it's like $5,000 a point. I don't want to play in that pond. I don't have the money to play in that pond. If they move similar, stick with the gold. Keep your size appropriate for what you're trading, the size of your account. Don't risk more in a cash account. Don't risk more than 0.5% per trade, yada, yada, yada. But if that trade's going in your favor, just add to it. And then keep adding to it. Pull your stop loss into a profitable area. Cash accounts especially, you can do that with and make a lot of money doing it.
Jonathan I meant the wiser one then. I like it. Way to roll that one back. No, we're all good here. We can take some jokes. We're just giving you a hard time, Jonathan.
Oh yeah, I am not offended even a little bit. That's all good. So now I'm looking at a gold short on this rejection off of VWAP. I'm not in it yet, but I'm looking at it.
We're
Longing.
sitting, previous day high is 5,043. Oh, like so interesting. Hey, that pullback on the news, I guess, and then the bounce went right to the bottom of that channel that I had drawn. I don't know why those channels are so powerful. Seriously, it's a Tory tan line and it seems to work. I don't know what the heck, man. Like literally to the tick. So take a look at this if you can see my chart there, but take a look at this. I had this drawn in there yesterday. And it's kind of a bearish channel because typically bearish channels are leaning upwards. And then the price broke out of the top, and then after we had that news, it ripped down and it literally tapped that line like to the tick almost.
So what other indication do you have besides that that line? It looks like you got the 200 EMA sitting down there. Is that your yellow line?
Yeah, that's the 200 is this little gray line.
All right.
And then this would be what is Friday? So this would be Wednesday's VWAP, and then the blue one is Thursday's VWAP. I just leave those 2 days before on.
All right.
I don't give much weight to the Wednesday VWAP, but it's there. But it's just so interesting that, like, you know, how many times do we tap the bottom of the channel, like it pre-market went, or Thursday's morning, then Thursday morning we tapped it again in the afternoon, then after hours tapped it again, and then now exactly to that pullback.
Yeah, there looks like there's something to it.
Yeah. So what I did is I drew the top of this, right? You connect from the top wick, and then, you know, drag it across wherever it looks pretty nice, like with a lot of taps, and then you just right click that and clone that angle, and then just drag it down to line it up nicely with whatever is lining up with the bottom part.
So do you generally use like a high volume area, the close of a candle, the wick on a candle?
Yeah, so you know what, I don't really always stick with like the close of the candle. I'll use the wick quite often, and like, but I don't necessarily say like, well, this candle went higher, so I should have the trend line there, because you know how price can go past those key levels sometimes and then come back, right?
Yeah.
So I basically line it up where it has the most clean touches of it, and then that's kind of how I get the level. Yeah. So it is a little discretionary, right? But I mean, look at that, like that freaking worked right there. And then I've had this longer time frame, sort of a bull flag area that's been on there also, this trend line.
You so when you go long off a bull flag, are you waiting for a breakthrough of that upper line that you drew on there to go long?
Well, so because this channel is pointing up, I wouldn't really be taking a long on the top of the channel. I'd be looking to short at the top of the channel.
Right.
Although we did break out of that, because this is typically a bearish channel, right? So when channel's going up, typically it's going to break down for the real breakout. So that could have been like sort of like inducing longs and then gets back into the channel.
So judging by what this looks like, you said there's a bearish channel that you've created since what, 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Then that is inside of a bullish channel that is a longer time frame.
Yeah. So that's why it's a little confusing at this point, but you know, the longer time frame bullish bull flag sort of is playing out also, right?
Well, that'd be great for swing traders.
Yeah, and it definitely works for swing traders for sure, right?
Jonathan said that he uses the candle body, or the wick versus the candle body.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's
Oh
definitely.
no, I'm sorry. He didn't say that's what he uses.
No,
I
yeah,
do
he
most
does.
of my charting with the body of candles. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you could just like pull your trend line down to the bodies, but I don't know. The wicks seem to react at that point for a reason, so that's kind of why I use wicks. But again, that's why it's a little discretionary. And for example, I wouldn't be taking a short at the top of the channel here because of that other bullish trend line, right? So I'd be a little, I have opposite confluences on the trend lines here.
Gotcha. So you'd be waiting for a clear indication that trend has reversed.
Yeah, like if
Prior
we
to
were
going
to
in
take the
long.
bottom of this channel with some momentum, then we'd definitely look to like find a move to the lower, like down to maybe previous day low, which I have labeled there or something, right? Or what you do is you take a short at the top of the channel but put a super tight stop, kind of like what's his name, Strong Trader, falls off the edge of the, yeah, he'll do those like small loss entries, right? And that would be one of those ones. Yeah,
falling off a step rather than dropping off a cliff.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Ralph.
Did you see where she bought a Ferrari and couldn't figure out any controls?
Yes, I saw that video, Keith. She bought a $500,000 Ferrari and then it was getting delivered, and then it was supposed to get delivered like one night, so her and her family were all getting dressed up to go out and party, and then there's a big delays on it, like, and then the guy who's delivering it shows up at 3 a.m. To drop it off on some road in the middle of the city, and then meanwhile he's got to run to the side, and he's like puking on the side of the road for like 20-30 minutes while they're just standing there feeling so awkward. It was actually a quite interesting video in the end.
That's all right. Couldn't figure out the controls on the car she just bought. Now, let's be fair. How many of us have gone and bought a Ferrari?
Yeah. And it's like, paddles for changing the gears and stuff too. So she was kind of like,
I do like a manual transmission, but I prefer a clutch, not that clutchless paddle shifting.
Yeah.
But apparently that's just because I'm old. Jonathan.
Thanks, Jonathan. So look at that. We did right now that we have an added confluence to that gold level there, because we got the VWAP is lined up right with the top of that channel, and then we did reject there. I don't know if it's rejecting off the channel or off the VWAP at this point, but
so right now too with MES we've got ranging price around VWAP, bouncing between the positive one and VWAP, and it hasn't really been dropping underneath that. So I might start looking to take shorts up at the 69.12 area and longs down at 68.90, 68.85, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
And then we've got the high day VWAP at somewhere up there, 95.50, 96. My eyeballs don't work so well because I'm old, Jonathan.
Oh, today is Olympic hockey semifinal. Nice. First time I've seen anyone yell "ho" for hockey, but it must be a French thing.
French Canadian
thing. Usually that's what people are yelling at when they're angry at their ex-girlfriend for having an affair on them or something.
Whoa! Why are you going there, Market Butcher?
Actually, you gotta have it. I guess you need a E on the end of that too, right?
Nah, that's a gardening tool.
That's true. Yeah, good luck to Canada today. It was a pretty scary game on Wednesday. I think were they playing Germany, I think? And they were down and then they caught up and then they were down again and then they caught up and then they won. So nice goal at the
Who are
end.
they playing today?
I'm not sure actually. Maybe Johan knows. Czechia? Oh, today's Finland.
All right, I'm rooting for Canada.
Yeah. Well, gold's breaking out here. There goes that trend line. Maybe the bull flag's gonna overpower the trend line there, the bearish channel. And it is, only percentage based, right? It's not like guaranteed that it's gonna break the bear flag's gonna break down, right? But
nothing is guaranteed in this game.
of course. And maybe Sunday will be against the USA. Okay, that'll be a crazy game.
You and I can have a hockey fight live on the stream.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting you. You are a much better boxer than I am.
But you used to train, right? You used to fight also.
Oh yeah, Muay Thai, Krav Maga, boxing.
Nice. Yeah, I did Muay Thai boxing also.
That's more reasons why people should never listen to and take any advice from us on trading. Too many hits to the head.
Yeah, we've been punched in the head a few too many times. Are they going to cheat like the curling team did? I saw that. Hey, wow. And then not only that, but he's like, "What are you talking about, man? I didn't cheat." And then I think even the women's got caught with a cheat or something, like a double touch on their release. He let go of the curling rock, and then his finger touched it on the side of the rock after he released it.
All right. Curling.
Yeah.
No offense to people who do it. If there's any curlers out there, but I think of curling like it's a leisure activity. It is not a sport.
Yeah.
Anything where I can smoke and drink while I'm doing it, that ain't a sport.
Yes. Like shuffleboard, but giant size on ice.
I mean, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Johan said the same thing. Is it really a sport? It's like ping pong.
Well, I mean,
I've seen some intense ping pong matches.
Yeah, I don't necessarily 100% agree with that because I've played ping pong before where I've been just sweating. So
yeah, that one's a reflexes thing where no, absolutely not. No BJJ? No, man, I tried rolling with some of those guys and yeah, it's not my thing.
yeah, and for me it was kind of like when I first started training jiu-jitsu and UFC stuff was not that popular yet. So that's why I got
It wasn't even it wasn't even a thing when we started.
So that's kind of why I did roll a bit here and there, I got a couple moves and stuff that I can do, but yeah, I didn't put that much time into it though.
For us though, it's kind of one of those things. Well, not so much for you, but for me, I'm too old to be getting up off the floor like that, Jonathan.
I think that was Luke that said that, but are you reminding Jonathan about his comment?
Yeah.
Nice. Damn, imagine we had an order down at the 505 on 5005 on gold.
I don't want
to.
to.
72 points right now.
Holy shit snacks, Batman, really?
From that channel pullback, the bottom of the channel there.
That's something special. So on that note, I am going to hit the head, grab some coffee, and cry about my old age comments. I'll be back once the tears have dried. I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Sounds good. Dave, guess what I'm going to do this afternoon? What is Johan gonna do this afternoon? I'm drawing a blank right now. You gonna go hiking? It's probably a pretty bad guess. Pickleball? Well, we finally tapped that POC. I was just looking at that NQ there. So we can take that one off now. That level's been taken. First time? First time playing pickleball? Did I guess right on the second one? Nice. That's awesome. You know, you're gonna have a lot of fun. It's relatively easy and it's a lot of fun. So, and if you play it enough, it actually adds years to your life. So, any of those racket sports. Luke, pickleball is like kind of like a cross between tennis, ping pong, and badminton. So the court is the same size as a badminton court, but it's like you know like you have similar serving styles and whatever. Well, not really serving styles, but yeah, it's kind of a cross between all three of those. Just took $100 on 2 micro copper long. Nice. So one thing I can say, Johan, is you don't need to take as big of swings like you would in tennis. You know how you do these big long swings in tennis? Like you can just kind of do these like little slaps, and that you'll actually find that you'll do better like that. So you don't yeah. So that's a lot of people's thing when they come from tennis and they go to pickleball, they keep doing the same like big tennis swings, whereas you can get almost similar momentum and good, you know, better control with sort of like these like smaller slaps of the ball rather than the big long swings. But yes, it'll definitely help. I mean, the whole game is, you know, it's very similar, right? Similar play style, whatnot. So Trump said, "I have a backup plan for tariffs after the ruling." And he said, "SCOTUS ruling is a disgrace." From CNN, Trump. Fed Bostic, I expect growth in 2026 to put upward pressure on inflation. I don't know what that means, but hundreds of tariff refund lawsuits pending in U.S. trade court. Damn. Yeah, that's gonna cost the court system add some pressure on the court systems. That's for sure.
It's going to cost U.S. taxpayers money, is what it's going to cost.
Yeah,
same thing
bad.
that. Yeah. I just realized I've been busting Jonathan's balls about calling me the older gentleman. The book that I'm taking all my notes in.
I can't really
Can you
see that. Let me.
It's shit I have to write down because I'm old.
Okay, there we go. Nice. There we go. Yeah, I switched the view of the camera so we're both zoomed in there. That was good to see. Nice.
Yeah, it's.
That's funny. NQ just ripping here higher, guys. Damn, any of those re-entries on the VWAPs would have been pretty. Would have been real nice. Can't really chase it up here though now.
Nope. We're at the level 2 band on ES. Let me check out NQ here.
Level 2 band. Let's short it. No, just joking.
Not when it's in an uptrend like that. If it breaks through that level 2 with strength and goes up to the level 3 band and breaks through that, you either sit on your hands or you go along and come back in an hour.
Yeah. Max pain if you go short.
That is not financial advice. That is just how I do it. But we're printing another 5-minute green candle on NQ above that level 2 range. So what's it going to do? Is it going to pull back or go up?
Johan said, when you talk about the bands, you mean the VWAP bands.
Yes. I personally like VWAP better than anything because price always tends to go back toward VWAP. It's like a gravitational pull.
So it seems like they have another deal on prop firm match or something right now with the top 1 futures. If you use ASFX stream, you can get 70% off your first discount, 50% off all purchases.
Yeah, I've been getting some stuff from Top One about a new type of account that they're testing out.
Oh yeah.
So I haven't done it. I'm testing multiple different things right now. I don't have the mental bandwidth to be testing prop firm challenges and instant funded accounts too.
Yeah.
So we got a whole bunch of orders on NQ up above the current price, and 203 orders at 150, 169 around 130. It's going to be the pullback that we get.
My bookmap's moving pretty slow. My computer's a little overloaded with all the stuff going on right now. Oh, Randy's got a cat on his shoulder right now in the stream. Literally, he's got a cat laying on his shoulder. I didn't even know he had a
weirdo again. Neither did I. Randy's a weirdo. I love it.
That guy's got the gift of the gab, that's for sure.
Randy's just a good guy. I mean, there's no way around it. He's just as
well. You don't know him that well, so.
I mean,
no, I'm just joking.
I've heard the stories. But
he's not the young Randy that he used to be. Let's put it that way.
yeah, but none of us are the young people that we used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
no, nothing.
And all the interactions I've ever had with Randy has been nothing but a good, kind human being.
Yeah.
But I have heard the stories, some from you, some from him, and was kind of like, really, Randy? All right.
Yeah, that's what alcohol does to you, though, right?
Yeah. Well, I've made some poor decisions while drinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think NQ might end up popping here.
Yeah, it's flagging out right now. And then we have all those, orders 25, 37, 50.
So I just took one mini NQ long at a pretty tight stop under here. I'm only risking $500, so if it breaks down below that band, I'll get out of it quickly. If it continues to keep going up, I'll just hold it for a bit.
I just grabbed one micro on that also. I like that little pullback there. See if we can't get a little momentum here. Gonna be pretty tight on my stop though here. We're a little bit in a profit. There we go.
All right, we're both in profit now.
And I'm gonna lock my stop below this candle. Shoot, I had a chance there, but there we go. Dropped it in there. Might get stopped out if it pulls back again here, but I'm okay. I'm up $30 currently on this one micro. Trailed it up a little bit more. There we go. Trailing it up. Oh, nice pop. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Locking in about $40 here. See if we can't get a little more. Go, guys. Go, 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 go. Buyers trying to hold that, though. Okay, I got stopped out there.
Buyers are trying to hold it. There is some volume balls coming up, or that have come up. Price is still pushing a little bit.
Wow, nice. Yeah, big buying volume there. 412 contracts at 129.
All right, I'm locking in $300.
Nice read there, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm out. $300.
Nice. Well, hey, I don't know about you, but it's been a good day. We should probably just lock it in, wrap it up.
You know what? I've been copy trading 42 accounts all day. I haven't taken a loss today?
Johan had a bad day. Oh, sorry to hear that.
Oh no. We'll get off the charts and make it a good day. Go do something fun.
Yeah,
You
go get a
use
foot
the
massage.
3 bands. Yes, I do use the 3 bands. Still try
yeah.
to use that book map.
Yeah, I've never used it for like execution or not, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that all works, but
It's actually kind of simple. If you pull up your book map and connect it to your TradeAvate account, you can have the option under your settings to execute trades right on the book map, and it'll give you a depth of market chart with a buy and sell on it.
okay.
So it's just like trading on any other platform. The one thing that I would do with it though is when you set it up, don't just have the volume balls on there. If you're used to trading with candlesticks or bars or whatever it is you use, you can put those right on your book map as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen it with candlesticks before. Yeah, candlesticks and volume balls.
Candlesticks and volume balls. I just make my volume balls small.
Mm-hmm.
I like the small balls.
You heard it. You heard it here, right on the stream.
Well, the big balls just get in your way. I mean, it's hard to see around them. They're always up in your face. We are talking about book map, people.
Yes. Johan, you have a great day then. Enjoy the game and the pickleball. She's going to go play pickleball for the first time.
Oh, cool. So it's just like tennis, right?
Yeah, so that's what she said is kind of like, oh, I played tennis before. Will the skills translate? And I said the one thing that you don't want to bring from tennis is like the big long swings. The only time you really use a long swing in pickleball is on the serve. Other than that, it's kind of more like if you can just flick it is actually better.
So it's like a cross between tennis and ping pong?
Yeah, and badminton, because the size of the court a badminton court. So it's the same size as a badminton with a lower net, right?
All right.
Yeah. So it's basically a cross between all three. And it's good for some of us old folks. We can get out. It's a little bit slower paced versus like running around on a big tennis court, right?
I mean, can I do that with my walker?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a video where there was a 90-year-old lady playing pickleball. She was like, bing, bing, bing. She's like, this is boring. A 90-year-old lady saying it's boring.
All right. Good for her, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When I'm 90, next month, I'll
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Is he even here still? I've been
I don't know. He hasn't made a comment
like
in
an
a
hour
while.
now. If you are still here, just playing, buddy.
Still calling them out. Looks like we only have one person in YouTube right now, so it doesn't seem like anybody's here. Maybe we still got Keith or something, and two people in your X. So
whoever's in here, why? We're just being dumbasses at this point. Nobody's taking any trades at this time of day. Volume's decreased, and Dave and I need to go do something not chart related.
Yeah, get off the charts.
Get off the charts, go do something fun, touch some grass, eat some good food, drink some bourbon.
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right, Dave. I will
you.
see you on Monday.
Yeah, sounds good. And troll me on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, I will. I will start making old man jokes at you now.
Yeah. And Monday's a big day. We should have said something a little bit earlier, but we got Mike Christensen, right, on Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike
so
is
I did
coming in.
I did make a post on YouTube. I was thinking about making some Instagram posts and stuff too. So spread the word a bit.
Do it. See if we can get some people to watch the NQ surfer show up and teach us how to trade like professionals.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of questions for him?
Yes, I did. I came up with a few. I was gonna put them in. I was gonna get them on my iPad, just so I can have a reference. And yeah,
he's a fun one. You'll enjoy it. All
Thanks.
right, go have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, bro. See ya.
See you later.
And thank you to the viewers. Going to do my usual sign out, saying goodbye to you guys. Thanks for coming in the stream. Johan, Keith, Luke, Jonathan. And did we have anybody else this morning? Oh, yeah. Darren does things. And Tim also said hi earlier in the stream. And Zar. Zar was in the house. I missed his comment earlier. Sup, guys? What a morning, right, Zar? Totally. Sorry, I missed that earlier. So thanks, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. We'll be live again Sunday for the market open, sometime after market open Sunday evening. So peace out, guys. We'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Have a great weekend.